Earlier this week I did a Facebook post about the immovable elbow in Wing Chun. And that's really kind of an urban legend because a deeper look at it tells us that it's the immovable elbow line. Remember, everything we're doing with our arms, we're always creating a triangle. From my shoulder, through my arm, to the apex of that triangle here. So a lot of that has to do with the proper elbow position. And it's the elbow position on this triangle line is what you're trying to maintain. And so the first thing I'm going to just note here is the distance away from your body, where you want that elbow. The elbow should be about 1/5 away from that mid-axillary line. That mid-axillary line is the line that divides the body into the front and rear halves of the body. So think about this. You know, if you were to do a barbell curl, right? You don't do a barbell curl and have your elbows out here. Everything we do in Wing Chun relates to how the arms connect to the body, connects to the leg. That's how you develop the proper structure. So if I'm using my arms, I want my arms to be the focal point. I don't want my elbows to be out here, because then I'm not having the proper body support. If you just do a simple barbell curl, where are your elbows? Your elbows are roughly in this position here. That way I can focus on my arms and let my body bear the weight of my arms, not just focusing this here on my shoulders. So that's why we have our elbows in this position here to make our triangle, because here I can let my arms best relax and focus on making that triangle. Remember, the triangle allows us to have the body behind the motions in every time that we're doing any motion we're doing. So the next thing I want to talk about, and this goes a little deeper into understanding Silam Tao. In the first section of the form, you know, we're doing Tan, we're doing Fuk, and we're doing Wusao. And if you take a closer look at the elbow position, these are actually rotating from in, middle to out. And when I use the Tanzao from here, that's teaching me to rotate my elbow naturally in. When I go to the Fuksao position, then my Fuksao goes to the neutral position, or the middle shield that we call it. And when I rotate out to Wusao, now my elbow is slightly rotating out to the outside shield position. And when you're doing Chisao, and you're using two arms, your arms are going to be adjusting between all these different positions. And then when I'm doing, if a fighting application comes up, well, I always want to keep my hand, my arm in the Fuksao position, this neutral position, because that way it allows me to turn out to Wusao if I need to block, or come in to the Tanzao position if I need to do an attack. So that's why understanding that elbow line is important, and it's the line that we use to create the triangle. The triangle, remember, allows us to use the body behind each motion. Think about if you were to push something, right? I don't push something and have my arms out here because I wouldn't have my body behind it if I was pushing a car, for example. If I'm going to push something, I'm always going to have my arms in here so I can best push and use my body behind my arms. That's why we use that triangle. That's why you never want to separate your triangle. All right, hope that helps explain it. Good luck.